drug traffickers go across the county lines. So all of the agencies in all 3 counties, not just the sheriffs, but the police departments, and some of the police departments weren't able to make it here today, but they're involved with the task force. You know, we're going out, we're trying to send a strong message to drug traffickers that it's not going to be tolerated in this area. In any of our counties, we're going to reach across county lines and try to put a stop to it, because we're all very concerned about what we're seeing. We do see a lot of overdoses. Occasionally we hear about what they call farm parties, where people steal the pharmaceutical drugs from medicine cabinets, put them in a big bowl and grab them at parties like candy and take them. So we have seen a lot of drug abuse problems. A lot of our arrests over yesterday was from selling of pharmaceutical drugs.
You know, we've had some drug deaths in Salina, and we've been able to establish a pretty good track record of going after the people responsible for furnishing drugs when it leads to death. It's nice because working with the Grand Lake Drug Task Force, we are able to maybe prevent those deaths from happening and attack the problem before it leads to you know, a death or a serious injury.
We'll take anonymous calls. All of us have anonymous tip lines, detectives that'll take those calls from the public who doesn't, in a person or an individual who doesn't want to give their name. What we want the public to understand is that's still important. If we don't have a name from a complainant, that may make it a little tougher to act right away. But we may be able to match what they're telling us up with some information that we already have. It takes a little more time. It takes time to develop that. But just because you don't want to give your name doesn't mean you can't call us with the information. But we want the public to understand sometimes that will take us a little longer. Sometimes it falls right into place with what our task forces or our detectives already know or already have, and it helps us. But we don't want them not to call just because they're afraid to give their name.